Okay, so I just moved into full screen. I'm just trying to grab these center line edges here. So if we go to edge mode, and drag select over these center edges, and then I'm going to control and drag select up next to them to deselect everything but the ones in the center. Okay, I need to go back to my perspective mode to make sure that I really am, that's all that I've got selected. It's like I have two faces I need to fill in. That's all I have selected, that's good. So now I can go to my edit mesh, merge components, and that merged them on in the center. I can tell because my UV texture border went away. That's not what I wanted. So that's kind of annoying actually. So for some reason it looks okay in here. That's weird. Okay. Now I need to fill in these faces. Extrude edge. This is part of merging stuff back together. Vertex mode. It's weird. Okay, merge vertex tool. I'm going to merge this one here, that one there, and then because I can't see in the UV space for this, I need to go to the UV mode and go ahead and pull this out. Mine's being weird on me now. Anyway, the rest is just a little bit more work. I'm going to save before it dies on me. Sometimes you have to click same place multiple times and just kind of move stuff around to get it sorted out. Oh, I know what's going on now. So this thick blue line around the whole entire UV space is that new face. So what I need to do is move it all back down over here to where it belongs and then merge it in. Takes a little investigation work, I guess, sometimes. So, you can hold down V even and snap these together. And the reason you're seeing two right on top of each other is, remember, because I duplicated the mesh, both halves of this mesh have identical UV space. And so we can't see it, but there's actually two sets of UVs everywhere. Which means I only have to paint one half of my T-Rex, and the other half's going to pick up on it. So I just need to merge this back in. If I select out here, I'll have a better idea of what's going on. I know that this UV needs to match up right here. Click up here. This UV needs to end up here. These two sort of end up together, which I don't know, it gets kind of screwy. So that ought to give it the space it needs. So if I grab two of these edges here, and then shift right click to sew those back together. And I've kind of got what I needed. It'll take some dabbling to figure out what's really going on. Okay, so hopefully that will make more sense. Anyway, and then I'd have to close up the other hole just the same way. In fact, because these are laying on top of each other, I could go ahead and merge, sew these back together. Right there. But it looks like it won't because they're not actually merged. It's because of this merge vert. Maybe increase this distance a tiny bit. I'm just speculating. Anyway, that's basically the quick rundown of organic UV layout. Once this is done, you've got this all put together. Again, this is my map. I can go to polygons and from this menu set, from this panel menu set, and I go to UV snapshot, and I call it what I want it to be. So it's a T-Rex out UV, and 1024 by 1024 is usually plenty. I like to do it, the color is black and the PNG. Click OK, and then I can take it into Photoshop, and I believe I've showed you guys this a couple of times already, but I'll do it one more time just real fast. We can create ourselves a PSD file that's the same size as our texture. Call it T-Rex underscore texture. Okay, it's going to create that, and then you go to File and Place Linked File. Navigate to the file. It's going to be put in your images directory. Click Place. There it is. It matched in perfectly. You just click OK. And now, first thing you want to do is lock this layer because you don't want to ever edit that one. And then by linking it in, whenever you save, if you were to update your UVs, whenever you save that file with the same name in the same folder, Photoshop's going to pick up on that change, and then this layer, this T-Rex out UV layer, would update to my new UV layout. And then I can do whatever I want to underneath here to color all this space in. And then when I save this file, you need to turn off this layer so it's not visible. So you'll save the file normally, just like Control S, and save a PSD file. But the file you'll want to use for your models is probably like a PNG or a JPEG or something like that. And to do the easiest way I know of to do that is to press Control Alt Shift and S, and that will bring up the Save for Web dialog. And typically I like to use the PNG 24 with the transparency. And then I would just click Save. You click where to save it at, and you're good to go.